One of the other powerful tools that MLS has is their search features. They have two different types of search features, which you can see on the menu bar, just a typical search and then a map search feature. So we're going to go through both of these. So if you click on search, this will allow you to search for any properties that are logged in the MLS system. It can be properties that are new, that are under agreement, that have been sold. And it's not just restricted to single families or condos. It includes everything such as land, commercial opportunities, business opportunities, and rental transactions. So this is really, really powerful if you want to, especially if you want to look for previously sold properties in a certain area. So we're going to now do a quick search on sold properties within a specific neighborhood of Boston so we can get a good feel for that market. So the first thing we're going to want to do is say we want to only look for single families. We're going to keep single families checked. If we're looking for sold properties, we're going to unselect all these statuses and select only sold. And then we're going to choose an off-market time frame. So if we want to see properties that have been sold in the last 6 months, we would leave it at 6 months. If we wanted to see properties sold in, say, the last 18 months, we would change that to 18 months. Say we're looking for a family that wants at least 3 bedrooms. So we can put greater than or equal to 3 bedrooms into our search. And say they want at least a quarter acre of land. We can put greater than or equal to 0.25. And those are the initial search parameters. We'll leave the price parameter out because we just want to see what's been sold in that specific neighborhood. And then we'll keep scrolling down and we will go to Boston. And you can see there are all different types of neighborhoods within Boston that we can select. So say we want to select somewhere in Jamaica Plain. We can select Jamaica Plain. That has now been added to our search. We also want specific neighborhoods within Jamaica Plain. So Forest Hills, for instance, we can add that too. And that will provide anything within Jamaica Plain total. We won't add any additional search criteria, but as we're adding these, we can see on the top right-hand side how many results we're coming up with. So as we add and take away criteria, so if we move this to 12 months, our 16 results now go to 9. If we want to see the results of the search, we would click on that 9, and these would provide, in order of list price, all of the properties that have been sold in Jamaica Plain that meet those search criteria. If we want to click on each specific one, say we want to look at 98 Rockwood Street, we can click on that particular property, and it will give us all the specifics of that sale, the amount of acres, the number of bedrooms. It will provide photos, the listing agent, the buying agent. All of the good information we would want to know is provided in that MLS listing, which is always stored in the MLS system. Okay, so now say we want to do a map search. This is our newer feature within MLS, but it's incredibly effective because it lets you draw the map lines yourself. So say we're interested in taking a look at Brookline. If we want to draw our map lines along specific streets that a client might be interested in Brookline, we can do that. So again, on the left-hand side, what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to lay out the specifics of the search. So say we're only looking for land in this instance that is on the market. So all of these would remain checked. And we have no limits on price. Since it's on the market, we don't have to specify an off-market time frame, and we won't have any bedrooms, bathrooms, anything like that because we are looking for land. So what we can do now that we have those initial search criteria specified, we go up to draw, And we have different options. This option all the way on the left lets you draw multiple angles within your search. This creates a square, and this creates a radius. So you would drop a pin, and then you would draw a radius out from a certain address. So say we want to draw along street lines, and we want to know of anything within these parameters around Olmsted Park. So we can keep drawing this based on whatever our client wants to see. And we can come back around and we can click. So what we see here is there are no results found for land. So maybe the client at that point wants to see what's available in terms of current construction. So we would click single family, we would click on search, and now we can see the 10 listings that pop up that are single families within this certain map area. From there, you can do the same thing. You can click on each of the listings to get the specific details, and then you can scroll down to see who the listing broker is in the listing office. That is how to use the search and map search features